Hi Virgo, how's it going? This is Foxy. Okay, just in case you hear her making noises, that's just my little Jack Russell. My name is Lynn, and I am going to do a general reading for you today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. I'll just clear the energy of the cards here first. I call upon the divine powers to help clear and protect these cards, for my intention is to use them for good only. I declare that only good shall come from their use and that all negativity shall be turned away. Awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of shuffling. So I'm going to be using 3 different decks today. One oracle card, 1 animal spirit card, and then a 10 card Celtic cross spread. So Virgo, always check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. If these messages resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. If they give you any guidance or insight, and just know that I just channel the messages from Spirit. I'm not reading the cards. I'm just giving you the messages from Spirit. If I feel like I'm picking something up with my own intuition, then I will let you know that it's from me. Otherwise, all the messages are from Spirit, okay? If a card comes out upside down, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. If the message is shark and snake, if the messages repeat, then I believe Spirit really wants you to get the message. So I'll try and catch that and let you know. Okay, so 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread, please, Spirit. 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread for Virgo. What guidance, insight, clarification, confirmation can you give? Virgo, we have the 3 of Cups reversed. Judgment. The Devil. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. The Death card reversed. 4 of Cups reversed. Hold on a second here. Another major arcana, lots of major arcanas. You got the Hermit. And then 5 of Pentacles. And then you have 8 of Pentacles. Okay, awesome. So let's do your first card. Oh, my candle went out. Let's put another one in there. I like the candles going when I'm doing my reading. Gonna go buy another candle at the farm today when I get some time. Okay, so your first card that came out, Virgo, is the 3 of Cups. This card represents your current situation, and it came out reversed, so you're getting extra protection from Spirit. This is Cancer energy. So the 3 of Cups reversed is talking about loneliness or solitude or isolation, alone time. There may be an imbalance in your social life. You may be overindulging in something, okay? Something in your life isn't balanced. Um, everything in moderation, remember, okay? Because you got the Devil card, that talks about overindulgences. Because you got the Hermit card, that talks about loneliness and solitude. Because you got the Scorpio card, the Death card, that talks about endings too. Something is... So the Three of Cups reversed is gossiping or hardcore partying. Three's a crowd. The Three of Cups, it's still a positive card, except that the gratification that you are getting may be more sensual than deeply emotional. You will still enjoy success, but your achievements may be in small things. The Three of Cups could also indicate that support systems, friends or family have let you down, or a party or celebration will not go as planned. Okay, so Virgo, make sure you're not hardcore partying. Make sure that your social life is balanced. Don't overindulge in anything. No gossiping. Maybe you're just taking a time out or a break, some alone time. This card could also represent a scandal. It's telling you to find your independence. This is a card of achievement. It could be a card that talks about excess and physical enjoyment. Take however it resonates. Then what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation. You got the Judgment card. This is a major arcana card, big message. It came out upright. This card is represented by Pluto. So this card talks about judgment, rebirth, an inner calling, re-evaluation, absolution, being rewarded for your past efforts. Okay. This card talks about responsibility, your purpose, going through a total transformation, self-evaluation. It's a card of an awakening or acceptance, going through a total transformation. Judgment provides a call. You are being called to face your past before moving on. It's time to acknowledge whatever has happened, accept it, and let it go. You have learned so much and have been through so much. You now have the wisdom and strength to free yourself from the past. A time for change is at hand. Perhaps a new job, a new relationship, or a new way of life. But now, Virgo, you're more in control than you were before, okay? You've decided to heed the call. You may have the experience and the knowledge to move. You now have the experience and knowledge to move forward. You just have to say your final farewells. You've had a wake-up call from the universe and are now ready to step into a new phase of your maturing process. Your life is fairly settled now, and you're letting things grow at a steady pace without hurrying the process. A new phase in your life is coming into being as the natural result of your maturity. You might be getting some important news that will prove beneficial, or you may learn something new that will bring you joy and a sense of fulfillment. If you haven't been feeling well, Lately, Spirit's saying your health is going to improve and your problems are going to be easily solved. This card also, the Capricorn card, it's telling you to release or free yourself, okay? Spirit's saying you now have the wisdom and strength to free yourself from whatever that means, whatever's holding on to you, whatever's clinging to you. So then your foundation card is the Capricorn card, the Devil, represented by the Capricorn or Capricorn. So this card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. This card is talking about excess again. Okay, so something is out of balance in your life. There may be an excess of something. This card can represent having success in your career, personal interests. This card talks about addiction, oppression, obsession, dependency. Are you dependent on something? Dependency. Lust, greed, rage, secrets, the shadow, feeling powerless, limitations, materialism, playfulness. This card could represent. So the Devil card, it's rarely a pleasant one. It suggests bondage or addiction to a dangerous practice, substance, situation, or person. Less extreme and less dangerous, it can represent overindulgences. Okay, so you're overindulging in something here. Spirit is repeating their messages. Maybe you're drinking too much, eating too much. It could represent sexual activity, staying up late. These may be unhealthy, and the appearance of this card in a reading may remind you to adopt more moderate practices. Being held captive by your passions might feel like fun for a short time, but such imbalance is never a good long-term plan. Okay, Virgo, take your control back. Ask your angels and guides to help you. That's what they're there for. The Devil represents the bondage that we create and maintain for ourselves. There may be obstacles in the environment that you find frustrating, or you may feel your options are narrowing. Someone else may be involved, but Spirit wants you to know, Virgo, that you have the ability to free yourself from the situation by using your willpower, okay? You can free yourself. When the Devil shows up in a reading, he's telling you to reevaluate your relationship to material things, which may be keeping you chained. It's time to look at whatever is limiting your personal growth, especially abusive, obsessive, or harmful relationships. You may need to confront your fears about financial security and social and material success. You need to recognize and acknowledge things you don't like about yourself, your body, your personality, your behavior, or your temperament. This is not from me, remember, Virgo. I'm just channeling the messages from Spirit, okay? It's time to let go of old fears, hang-ups, inhibitions, and ways you manipulate others to satisfy your needs, and instead of taking responsibility for yourself. Often there's a sexual component involved that may have a harmful effect on your whole life, or there could be a non-sexual relationship that binds you and that must end before you can grow further. Whatever the situation, you're the only one who can change it. Okay? You can attain freedom by relinquishing attachment to the things of this world. Okay? So you're not stuck, just so you know. Okay? You have the willpower to free yourself. And then I think that I'm just going to keep going. I was going to do your oracle cards. Let me just keep going a little bit longer. Your fourth card is the Four of Pentacles reversed. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This is a card of Capricorn again. Okay, this card talks about financial insecurity, greediness, overspending, reckless spending, giving away too much. Okay, make sure you're not giving away too much. Take your control back. The Four of Pentacles represents stinginess, possessiveness, generosity, giving, reckless spending. Make sure you're protecting yourself. This is a card that talks about self-protection. Okay? You might be trying to you may be trying to make something happen prematurely, or you're holding on too tightly to your current circumstances. Maybe you're quarreling with someone over money, such as a divorce proceeding. The advice from Spirit is you need to loosen up and have more trust in the universe to provide you with solutions. Again, ask your angels and guides to help you. Make sure you're protecting yourself. You might be giving away too freely. This is what I'm picking up. My intuition is picking up. Giving away to giving. It might be money. It might be your time. It might be your body. Like giving, your body away to someone that shouldn't be. Like being with someone. And you need to protect yourself more. Okay? Self-protection, self-respect, self-worth, self-care. Your immediate future. And I want to go back to the Four of Pentacles. This card is talking about overindulging in other ways. That's the biggest message of this card, this reading, I think. You're giving away too freely, you're giving something away, you're spending too much, or you're overindulging in other ways. It could also mean that you're trying to take something that isn't yours, causing someone else to hold tightly to it. So I think you need to, and don't forget, if you're struggling, ask for help, okay? Your next card is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This card talks about greediness again. This is a card of Capricorn, a lot of Capricorn energy in your reading. This card is about, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is self-centered and jealous and smothering and greedy, insecure, materialistic, a gold digger, is self-absorbed, envious, intolerant. Could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. This could be a male or female in a general reading. This is your immediate future card, what's likely to happen next. This Queen may represent someone who will try to block your efforts, She could be merely indifferent or actively hostile. If she's a relative or an older friend, a mentor or boss, she might be a superficial person who only pretends to want to help you, or the price of her help might be too high. She wants to control everything. She may lack confidence and try to compensate for her own shortcomings by a display of her wealth, or she may be hiding a lack of money. This card could also describe a situation where you should be cautious about whom you trust, Virgo. Okay? This queen, this is a queen who may sacrifice her own joy and other people's feelings in favor of practicality. She may try to meet emotional needs with material items. Her dedication to her lists and timeline make her rigid and unable to respond with flexibility to the needs of others, or perhaps even her own needs. Okay. Then your sixth card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen, and you got the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. It came out reversed. This card is talking about transformation again. Okay, I think you're going through some type of transformation. This card is, or you're stuck, or you're resisting change, or you're repeating negative patterns. That might be it with the Devil card. You're holding on to something, or you're stuck. This is the card of stagnation when it comes out reversed. The outcome you desire most in your situation, resisting change. You're putting off making the necessary changes, usually out of fear. You may feel that others are standing in your way, but you're really blocking yourself. You may be stuck in old habit patterns that you know need to be changed, but you don't want to put forth the effort to alter them, even though you are unhappy with the current situation. You might be depressed or in a state of apathy, the result of refusing to accept the necessary process of psychological death, which leads to rebirth. So you need to let go. You need to let something go. Something is trying to change. Something is trying to die, a death, so something can be reborn, a rebirth. You already got rebirth. Spirit is saying, face up to your stagnation, frustration, and unhappiness, and let go of any relationships that aren't working anymore. It's time to throw out the old and ring in the new. Okay? This card could also imply resisting death, and perhaps even stalling it, letting something drag on beyond its natural lifespan leads to stagnation. Okay? Your seventh card is the Four of Cups. So you got a couple fours in your reading here, but I'm just going to keep going. The Four of Cups reversed represents your self-image, how you see yourself. This is the card of Cancer. So it's telling you, okay, so this card is talking about depression again. It's talking about retreating. Again, they've talked about it. Withdrawal, going within. It's telling you to check in for alignment, okay? Choose to be happy. This is a card of acceptance and clarity. It's a card of sudden awareness. You may be experiencing displeasure, disappointment, or dissatisfaction with a relationship or the way a creative project is turning out. And you might want to withdraw to regain perspective and balance. Okay, Spirit's saying, maybe take a time out so you can regain perspective and get your balance again. Okay? The Four of Cups reverse can mean a deeper depression or engaging in unhealthy activities to relieve boredom. That's what this card was talking about. Okay? You need to watch your balance for sure. And then your self-image card, or sorry, I keep saying that. Your 8th card represents your environment or how others see you in your situation. And you got the Hermit. Okay? Your environment card or how others see you in your situation. And you got the Hermit card. This is you, Virgo, showing up in your reading. So this card is saying, this card has a few different meanings. It says that you are withdrawal, you're contemplating things, you're in solitude, you're being alone, you're introspecting. This is a card of introspection. You're searching for yourself. You're doing some soul searching. You're doing some self-reflection. You're searching for the truth. This is a card that talks about inner guidance, detachment, limitations, discretion, it's telling you to have patience with yourself, have patience with others. It's cautioning you, it's warning you. This card is about seeking the truth. And it's not the intuitive truth from the High Priestess, and it's not the learned truth of the Hierophant card. Spirit saying, Virgo, the truth that you need is your own truth. You need to withdraw from the situation for a time and use this time to review all your knowledge, understanding, and experience. And when you figure out how it all works together, you will have the answers that you need. When the Hermit appears in a reading, it can mean that a guide figure is at hand offering you help. But you must make an effort to connect with this guide or consciously begin a search for the truth. To thine own self be true, Virgo. A second interpretation is that you must voluntarily withdraw from contact with the outer world to do some soul searching, because Virgo, the universe cannot speak to you if you're distracted by the noise of everyday life. Okay, you need to do some meditation. The time has come to connect with your inner source, whether for guidance or inner balance. There you go, Virgo. I would make a note of that for sure. There's your balance message. Sometimes the guide figure may represent a person, such as a counselor of some sort, maybe a therapist, but it usually refers to inner guidance or getting in touch with a guide from the other side. Okay? The Hermit is waiting patiently for you to turn to him for advice. You may be aware of his influence but are ignoring it. You might actually be looking for guidance by isolating yourself in some way, seeking solitude, wisdom, and inner peace. You want to gain perspective on your life and you are open to the inner guidance that is available to you. So I would make a note of that. I would definitely make a note of that. And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation. You have the Five of Pentacles upright. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is Taurus energy. This card is talking about hardship and loss, isolation again. It could be unemployment, financial loss, struggling, a fear of loss, a feeling of being abandoned, having to start again, a feeling of alienation, shame, failure, worry, having a lack mindset. You are reevaluating things. The Five of Pentacles is a warning that money may soon be very tight, that losses have ensued from ill-advised investments, or that the support that you counted on won't be forthcoming, such as a grant, estate of a loved one, or a bonus. In some cases, it's asking you to, it's advising you to ask for help, Virgo, from other people or the universe. This actually, this message came up a couple of days ago. Actually, it might have been yesterday when I was running my errands. So this message is from me, okay, from what I received from the universe. So the message was for you, Virgo, because Spirit was telling me, remind them how strong they are, and remind them that the people who ask for help are the strong people, okay? If you need to go talk to someone, like a therapist or someone, a counselor, a doctor, or a friend, or someone that you totally trust and respect, make sure it's someone you totally trust and respect. But you know, there's no shame in asking for help. I don't believe that at all. I think asking for help is a sign of self-love and self-worth, 100%. Okay? The Five of Pentacles suggests financial losses, business problems, or material lack, but it can also indicate that spiritual bankruptcy is at the root of this unfavorable condition. And in some cases, this card can show that your priorities should be spiritual and not financial or worldly. The Five of Pentacles indicates going through rough times, either physically or financially. That's hard enough, but this card carries a more distressing message. Virgo, you're letting these hard times erode your spirit, your faith, and your desire. And you don't have the energy to get through this time, and you have no faith that things will turn around. You don't even desire to seek the help that may be available to you, but you're bigger than that. I don't want you to be like that, Virgo, okay? You're tougher than that. You know it in your soul. Let's go to your oracle message. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, sending the light, laying foundations, the divine plan. Let's see. Okay, Anna. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another's may be to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. Okay? The activation message here that Spirit wants you to do, Virgo, is put your hand on your heart while I read this next part. Beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundations for the divine plan. May the seeds of light within me be revealed, and may I surrender to my part of the divine plan. Okay, and then your let's do your animal spirit cards. So how about we do the shark one first? The shark energy is directness, exposure, revealing true nature, and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it, okay? So Virgo, whatever in your life right now that you're not acknowledging, that's when things become dangerous. Look at it straight on, okay? This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. When you're in balance, Virgo, you are intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. But when you're out of balance, you become sneaky and destructive. Honesty will help bring you back into balance. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. Then you have the snake animal spirit. I'll turn the camera over a little bit there so you can see. Snake energy. Snake represents the guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up, Virgo? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there's no more time to waste. When you are in balance, you are prosperous, creative, and charismatic. When you are out of balance, you start and stop many things. To bring yourself back into balance, Spirit is saying Kundalini yoga and meditation. Okay? Then your future is the Eight of Pentacles. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. The Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. So Spirit is saying, Virgo, you have high standards. You have so much talent, passion. Just be diligent. This is the card of apprentice. This is the apprenticeship card. This card talks about accomplishment, dedication, new skills, confidence, job satisfaction, commitment, reward again, expertise. So the Eight of Pentacles is known as the apprentice card. It means you've taken up a new job, craft, art, or activity, or will in the future. Like 3 months, 6 months down the road maybe. It means you've taken up a new job, craft, art, or activity, and it's not an easy road, for being a beginner brings a hard learning curve and tedious repetition until you get it perfect. But because you have a goal and the passion that comes with a new endeavor, it's likely the bumpy beginning part of the journey will not discourage you. You're integrating old skills into a new form, or you're adding new skills. You've tried various means of making your living, and you are now finalizing how you want to use your personal resources to fulfill your needs and expand. Your sureness of purpose guarantees success. Your craftsmanship will be rewarded by increased income, opportunity, and respect. This is a card of craftsmanship and conscientious work. It suggests developing and applying your skills in a productive manner. You know what you want and how to go about achieving it. So, if you're sincere and persevere, your efforts will succeed. A business or project will prosper as a result of refining your craft or improving your processes. A new venture brings success because you're training yourself intensively with a clear goal in mind. Okay, so there you go, Virgo. That is your reading. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to allow me to channel these messages for you from Spirit. I'm truly very grateful. And if you would like your own private reading, I'll leave my email under the video and you can email me. Awesome. Have an awesome day. Remember how strong you are, Virgo. You're tough, tougher than this. And remember, if you need to, in life we always, all of us, once in a while need to get a little help. And remember, only the people that really truly love themselves and feel worthy get themselves help when they need it. Okay? Take care. Bye.